that it is that now adults almost like obligation to detach as a child in order to create their own individuality. You know, we sometimes keep our parents on this pedestal and allow them to continue to give their opinions and give their thoughts on how you should be doing things. And that's an important pivot that we all need to make as adults, is to, you know, kind of unlatch that.
Yeah.
Because at some point you become an equal. And then at some point your parents get older and you then have to take charge. So it's an important thing to maneuver,
to separate. Yeah. And I like that my kids will fight back in a loving way. I mean, I am very close with my girls. People a lot of times are like, you know, throughout the years, they're like, oh, you have teenage girls, God bless you. And I'm like, thank you. Like, you know, we get along great, you know, because one important thing that I learned, this is a really, hopefully anyone that's watching will stick this in their back pocket. Anytime there was a problem between my relationship with me and my kids or individually, I learned very early on to what's my problem, how am I acting as a parent, and how can I change? Because it's too many parents put, oh, my kid is doing this, my kid is acting badly. But normally when it's a relationship, a parent-child, the parent is acting poorly, or they haven't pivoted their parenting skills, or they haven't allowed, you know, you're still treating your kid as their 6-year-old self, and now they're 12. And so I've learned to adapt and change me at every growth stage. And I learned, sometimes I'm a little hard-headed. You get used to doing something and you don't see your kids evolve. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, okay, they're kicking back because I'm still treating them. They're that 6-year-old, and now they're 12, now they're 15, now they're 18. And so I have learned, and I try to teach this and coach this, that maybe it's not your kid that needs to change. Maybe it's you. Right.
Yeah.
And that usually gets people to go, you're right. You know, so again, it all always goes back to your thoughts, your words, your actions. You know, you're with you 24/7. So get to know yourself, love yourself, grow, get a coach, whatever you need to do to be your best self, because your relationships and everything around you is in a mirror to everything going on inside of you. So, you know, people might be seeing this, oh, well, my spouse is such an asshole or whatever. Doesn't mean you're an asshole, but you allowed that behavior at some point. Or in my case, I missed red flags that if I had been my now self, I would have never gotten a relationship with that person. And sometimes we don't have these awarenesses until, we're in it. And then it's just navigating it, you know, as best we can.